Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, good morning. I'm Candace. Welcome back.
Well, we're going on a buy today.
Bye.
Guy. No, we've had a lot of questions about Guy lately, and Guy actually, we talked to him yesterday. Yesterday he called. He's got some stuff. Didn't sound like a ton of stuff, but it sounds like some really good stuff, some collectibles, and I don't want to tell y'all yet. We'll just see in just a bit whenever we go pick it up. We don't know exactly how much it's going to be. Somewhere like $300 to $500, I think, for this buy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to go meet up with him in a bit. We do have to pull some orders. I think we have 9 sales that happened yesterday.
Yep. Some more Monster High dolls going out. Woo!
No, those are good. We need more.
I know. Trust me, I've been scouring Marketplace. They're hard to find.
Yeah.
On a side note, I read yesterday, Lonnie and I were just talking about this, like, why did Mattel do away with them? They're so popular. Guess what? They're coming back out with them October 1st.
And I think they made the announcement that they were coming back out.
After our video.
Yeah, they've been watching. Well, we're just like the puppet masters of the whole industry.
Of the whole world.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that is crazy that all this played out, and we didn't even know that they actually are coming back out with them. So
I didn't even know they weren't making them anymore. And then Candace told me they weren't. And I'm like, that's dumb. Seems like there's a lot of demand for it.
Yeah.
And then now they're going to make them.
Oh, and you asked about a movie. They're coming out with a movie.
Oh, I did. I said, hey, has there ever been a Monster High movie?
Like a live action movie.
Oh, really?
And there's going to be like a cartoon series on Nickelodeon.
Oh.
So they realize what they really missed the mark by canceling that.
So they're about to crank up the press on these dolls.
Unless, yeah, Mattel is coming out with it. I was wondering if maybe someone else bought the rights, but it is going to be Mattel. So I don't know. I don't know what the story is. But
I wonder what that's going to do to the market for the old stuff. It might help it, huh?
Oh, yeah. There'll be new interest in it.
It can only help, I would think.
Let's pull down our listings and hold them for a year.
We're not investors. We're flippers.
Okay.
All right, we got a few orders to pull this morning, and then we will teleport to Guy's place. All right, first thing, Alien. We sold, Candace just listed these the other day. It's a pack of patches, $24.99 plus shipping for these, bunch of Boy Scout stuff. And these were actually bought. We looked at the account for the buyer for those, and they sell just a mass amount of, that's what they do, right? They just sell.
Yeah, I mean, they have some other stuff, but they do sell individual patches, especially Boy Scouts. And I knew that was going to happen. That was kind of our plan.
Yep.
Instead of us there's probably some good money to be made there, but we just listed it, gave somebody a good deal to move on.
You're right.
So somebody must have had a save search, because it was almost instant that they bought them.
The patch sellers, I've dealt with them before. Like, we've gotten lots of like 50 patches of the same patch. And you wouldn't think that would be good to just sell in bulk. Well, it is, because there's like the patch sellers. Yeah. I don't want to sit around and wait for $5 or $6 per patch, but they will, because that's what they do. Like that's all they do. Mm-hmm. And you know, I think those kind of sellers, like patch sellers, or you know, those kind, like any of the small stuff.
It's pretty smart, because they're letting other people do their sourcing for them.
Right.
They're just buying the lots off eBay and relisting them individually. So, hey, it works, you know?
Yeah, if you have the knowledge. Mm-hmm. Like if you have the knowledge, like if you're an expert, that's the good thing about being in one niche like that. Like you are an expert, and you can immediately look at a lot on eBay of like this.
Well, the one thing I did was I made sure and showed a picture of the backs, because some of them you can tell are the older ones, because they don't have that iron-on film on the back. It's basically just fabric. So some of them were different ages. You could tell by the backs of them and just the feel of them. So I'm sure the patch buyers can look at that and immediately tell like what age they are. You know?
Yeah. I know, like that reminds me of the market for like postcards and other things. Like what other, like, and like wheel jacks, whatever, that sells nothing but action figure stuff.
Or the golly, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I was getting a little frog in my throat. I had to get him out. Yeah, like when we do lots of like action figures. Sometimes I know that resellers sometimes buy those to sell them individually. And
isn't that smart though? Like,
yeah.
I bet the deals you can get on lots of patches are just
yeah.
amazing sometimes.
Yep. Because some of them are so obscure that even trying to find them, it's really difficult, especially if you're not quite sure how to do that kind of research, you know, or what they're called.
That's got to be like, well, I guess sports cards are very similar too.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, any of that small stuff where like patches, sports cards, postcards, what else? Jewelry is kind of like that.
Yeah.
That small stuff where you could fit. Because like the stuff we sell, the everything store, we're full pretty much. Like we're not 100. Like we could fit more stuff in here, but we're pretty full in here. If we were selling patches though, we could fit
patches and flatware.
Yeah, yeah. If you had flatware is another thing, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're knowledgeable and you're an expert in flatware, then you can quickly ascertain, like at garage sales and estate sales, oh, this lot's a good one to buy. Oh, gotta stay away from that one. Like that, those kind of
brands to look for and the patterns.
Right,
Yeah.
and nobody else is gonna really.
No.
The competition's going to be low because that knowledge takes some effort to acquire.
Yeah, I mean, you always see flatware just sitting at sales. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, it's sitting in our shed.
Yeah.
Actually, I say that we do have a little going out today.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and finish pulling orders. To Bravo, we sold some Bath and Body Works stuff. And let's see. Oh, here it is. I was smart enough I catch flack for using priority boxes to store stuff. Which, I guess that's fair. I guess if the postal inspector came in here, we might have some trouble. I don't know.
I think we give them enough money a year that they'd probably let us slide.
Well, and plus, like, even the ones where the boxes that you see on the shelves, they just about always end up getting shipped. Like this one's going to get shipped today. Yeah. This Bath and Body Works stuff sold for $27.99. We paid. I remember that sale, right? Isn't that the sale that we paid for $1 a pop for it? I remember that.
We were actually walking out to go to the car, and this guy pulls out up in a truck and starts unloading stuff. And I see just this huge bag of Bath and Body Works. I'm like, is that stuff for the garage sale? He's like, yeah, I'm just bringing it in. So we were able to snag it before. It's
all like $1 a piece.
Yeah, we got it before they even put it out on the floor.
All right, I'm getting Candace to help with this. So in flatware drawer, we sold a salad fork, a dinner fork, and a soup spoon.
Well, our inventory is correct. Soup spoon, where you at? Yep, those are the last three.
Okay.
So that worked. That pattern worked out. That's that Oneida craft.
And we've sold pieces from that set already, right?
Yeah, we do have a lot of knives left. For some reason, people don't lose knives, I guess.
But they just don't get used near as much, probably.
And cocktail forks.
Yeah.
And grapefruit spoons. Man, not too many people eat grapefruit anymore, huh?
No, it used to be a thing. But yeah, we sold these 3 on one order. Then Candace listed this just yesterday, I think. 8 Charlie. This right here. This vintage Tupperware cup and bowl set. What'd that sell for? I don't even know. Alright, this sold for $14.99 plus shipping on top. 9 Delta, we sold some books. Supposedly we have books on this show. Oh, here they are. Kind of buried over here. There's a set of books. A little box set by Charlene Harris. Dead Until Dark. Oh, this is the series that True Blood was based on here. So that sold for how much? $13.99 plus ship. Okay, 1 Alpha, we sold our first lot of Crown, the smaller or regular size Crown Royal bags, 750s. Sold a lot of those. That'll just get thrown in a poly bag. These sold for $9.99 plus ship. We have the economics of this. We have, I would say, well, we paid like 26 cents a bag on average
Small ones, yeah.
for the smaller bags. But then there were also a bunch of specialty bags in there too.
Yeah, that deal worked out really good.
That was the better deal of the two deals. I would do that one every time. But
although I don't think these small ones sell as fast as the big ones.
And not for as much.
Right.
But I would say we probably have about, like, if you factor in the fancy bags that we got with it,
that was a better deal. Definitely.
We probably have like maybe 15 cents into these small bags.
Yeah.
So we could call it $2 though. We paid $2. We sold her for $10. You got to take out your fees and whatnot. So we're probably making somewhere around $5 profit on these. D&D drawer. We sold a car part. Is it this master cylinder cap? Yes, it is. $6.99 plus shipping for that. And I went and got the Monster High box off the shelf. We have 2 Monster High poles here. This is, who is this? This is Frights Camera Action Hauntlywood Honey Swamp Doll. She sold for $29.99 plus ship. Then on another order, trying to be gentle with these because these, like Candace has said, the limbs on these are not super strong. They're small. M12 is what we're looking for here. Ah, here it is. M12. This is LED from Boo York City Ghouls. Okay, $18.99 plus shipping on top for this one. Then one more thing, one Delta. There we go. This is a box with a bunch of these Batman cards in it. I think we need B11. Yep, this is it. Race Against Death. This Batman card sold for $9.99 plus eBay standard envelope shipping on top. So I have to check my other accounts. Oh, I need to put this camera over here to charge the other day. I forgot about it. I need to check my other accounts, but I think this is everything that is going out today. Okay, we got all the packages out and we are going to go grab some lunch and then go meet Guy. Let's go see what he has today. Okay, we are at Guy's place now. That's going to be the name of the place, Guy's place.
It's like a
but there
bar.
he is. Don't turn around, Guy. Don't turn around. That's him. All right. So this is, we're going to buy everything from here on top of this countertop all the way down. All the way, keep going.
This was some free Girl Scout tablecloths you got me.
Yep. And then everything right here, and then those bags, and then those 2 boxes up there.
Yep.
And then we're going to go through that stuff now and then find out what kind of crazy price Guy has on this stuff. Now he does have his own collection and stuff like that here too.
That's not up for sale.
That is not part of the deal. So
all right.
That's an IntelliVoice in the box that goes into the television, and then that makes your games talk. I remember that back in the day. Oh, Space Spartans. We actually have Space Spartans also.
This is full of games.
Yeah, those are all Intellivision games. But there's more. And this.
There's some more games in here.
More games. This is, I've never actually had one of these. This is an Intellivision 2. Which I think is the same exact thing as Intellivision 1, but just in a different format.
And more compact too, right?
Yeah, smaller. And then this one does have, the video cable. It has a switch box, which I'm glad for because we don't have one of those. And it has a power supply and the few games there, like we said. Here's another Intellivision 2.
Yeah, this is not the box for that one. This is an additional one.
Right, and this one, it's in here, and I already looked at it. I'm not going to pull it out now. It's really clean. It's cleaner than this one. It does have the power supply here. You see it has the original little sub boxes. Yeah. It does have the power supply. It doesn't have any kind of AV cables or anything, but it does. The box is pretty nice.
Yep.
It's in pretty good condition. This, I've actually sold these a few times before. This is a TRS-80 Model 100. It's one of the early, I guess you could almost call it a laptop.
Portable computer.
Yep, TRS-80 Model 100 portable computer. And you can see it actually runs on 4 AA batteries. We are missing a battery cover here. Guy said it works. Let me test it. Let me see. I'll just turn it on. I'm going to do a little better testing later. You found the switch?
Mm-hmm. Maybe see if you can get it. It's right there.
Yeah, that's. Oh, the switch is there. It came. Okay, it worked. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
That's it. And there, I think there's like a contrast control on the side. Display right here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the display looks great.
Yep.
You can dial in your contrast or whatever. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna sell this, but I'm gonna play around with it first. Because look, check this out. We've got the quick reference guide, and we've even got
the manual.
The manual. Look at this. I love these old manuals. It's got the soft case here to put it in.
Radio Shack.
Yeah, these things are awesome. I actually have, if y'all been watching the channel, I actually have a Model 1, which is like the desktop version of this computer. But this is cool because, see, it runs off these 4 batteries. Then it has a switch here, memory power. So you can choose to put that on or off. If you turn it on, then even when the machine is off, it's constantly going to be providing power to the RAM so you don't lose your work. So that's a way of, like, it doesn't have any kind of internal storage as far as a hard drive or anything, but you can save your work if you leave that switch on. Oh, these are the
manuals for the games.
These are the manuals and the overlays for all those games we saw.
Yeah.
You can see it's a bunch.
Like, look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
You like that, huh?
That's crazy. Look at that.
Yeah. You're not familiar, Candace, you aren't familiar with Intellivision games,
no.
right? They always come with those little overlay things.
Why?
Those go...
Like on the cartridge, right?
No, they go on the...
There's some...
See, they slide in to the top of here.
So that shows you what your controls are.
Right. Grab one. We'll slide it in. We can... Some people may have never seen that before.
Yeah. So it just slides in the top here. Ooh, it's a tight fit.
Yeah.
I don't want to tear it up. But you get the idea. It fits in there like that.
I mean, I'm assuming that it should fit the two. Yeah, look, it'll fit.
Yeah, I just don't want to tear it up.
It's good. See? Like that. And boom, now you have your custom controls for that game. It's actually a really smart way to do it.
That's cool.
Although the television controls are pretty widely hated because they don't actually have a joystick. You move around with this little wheel here. But,
so this binder is full of all of that. Look.
Right.
Yeah.
Who remembers this game? Anybody else have this game when they were a kid? And like I was telling Candace when we were on our way here, I was like, it always blows my mind when I see these old toys, old games and whatnot, and people have the original boxes. Because when I was a kid, I'd get something like this, I'd rip it open, I'd take the thing out, and then toss this over my shoulder and end up in the garbage.
Never kept the boxes.
Never. We never did.
Yeah.
But yeah, this little guy, go ahead and open that up. It's pretty clean. It's super clean. It's got, I don't know if it's supposed to have a manual in it or not, but it's got the game, and look at that. Really nice shape. That doesn't mean that it's like worth a ton, but it's going to be worth pretty good with that original box.
Yep. All right, this is a Digimon watch.
Yeah, it's like a little, it looks like probably
watch.
like a McDonald's Happy Meal toy or something like that. This is a little Radio Shack microcassette and recorder with microcassettes with it. And then let's skip over this for a moment. We'll come back to it. Oh, is that part of it?
I think so.
Little Rugrats watch. That's Candace's stuff. And then here is interesting part. Well, it's all interesting to me. But this,
Pokemon vinyl figs, Digimon, and all those bags there are Digimon.
the guy said there's 50 in each bag of these Digimon figs. And these are from around like 2000 or so.
There's the first
Late
one.
90s, yeah.
First series, second series, third series.
Yep.
Okay.
And from what I was told, the dude had all of them.
Like
Oh.
complete series. Okay.
And guy also let us know that Digimon stands for Digital Monster. And Pokemon is Pocket Monster. Is that a good one?
They're all good.
They're all good.
They're all good, according to Guy. So we've never sold Digimon stuff before, so
I'm getting to learn something new.
you are. So I thought this was like interesting because Candace's favorite thing is action figure type stuff, and my favorite thing is retro computer and I guess video game or electronics in general. So
Custom little buy.
it's like a custom, yeah.
custom
It's
guy,
like perfect.
Custom guy buy. And we have these funny faces.
Oh
pillows.
yeah. Let's go look at this.
Yeah. These are vintage. Guy told us they were like competition for Kool-Aid. So
Oh
you'll
yeah.
see there's like 2 of each style here. And they're just different fruits. Pillows.
What are these, lemons or something?
Yeah, that's a lemon.
The lemons are kind of wacky, huh? Look at them.
I know.
Whoa.
And I guess this is maybe a grape or yeah.
Eggplant? I don't know.
Well,
Is it fruits?
I think it's all fruits.
Fruits, okay.
Yeah.
Probably not an eggplant then.
So these are part of the deal.
How much do you think Guy's gonna want for all this stuff, Candace?
$50.
No, seriously, what do you think? How much? Okay, look, I know you haven't had time to do research.
Yeah.
What do you think we could sell all this stuff for? Look, I'm gonna walk the line, and then I'm gonna come up with my number, and then we're gonna meet back in a minute, and we'll come up with like what we think our total will be. Now, keep it in mind, maybe we're gonna have to bundle some of this stuff. Just come up with your best number.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here and kind of talk through this myself. So let's say the Intellivision, I'm gonna say retail value of all the Intellivision stuff. So I did see one of these boxed before, and having that IntelliVoice box is kind of nice too. I'm gonna say just the Intellivision stuff, maybe retail value of around, I'm gonna go $250. This is the big part of it right here, but I'm gonna guess $250 on all that stuff. Then I'm gonna guess condition bothers me a little bit on this. I don't have the battery cover, but I do have the book. And this, I'm gonna say this is probably about 100. Okay, so Candace is gonna write down her best guess of retail value.
Hey, I'll text it to you.
She's gonna text it to me, so that way I don't want it to influence my guess. So, and y'all can guess too. Y'all stop and guess too about what you think retail value of all this stuff is. And we're gonna track it whenever we actually list it and start selling it. We're gonna track all this stuff and see how we do. So anyway, where was that? Up to here, I was at 350. I'm not gonna assign anything to this. I'm gonna guess 40 on that, so it'd be 390. That's part of the Intellivision buy. I'm not gonna put a value on this. Chances are this doesn't work, so I'm just gonna assume it doesn't. 390. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell y'all.
Yeah,
This,
we have like card backs for the figures that show the series.
right? We have I don't know if it's all the card backs,
No,
but
it's definitely not. But that'll kind of help.
look at that.
I mean, or it may be. I didn't
don't know.
see how many of those there were.
But yeah, that goes with all that Digimon and Pokemon stuff.
Some of the Digimons came in sets. Like this pack would have however many in it.
4 or 5 or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
So
Oh my gosh. So are you thinking you're gonna try and recreate the packs?
no.
With the cards?
No, my plan is to whatever we already talked about this. What I think we're gonna do is if it's worth $10 or more, we're gonna list it separately. Anything else will get bundled in.
Okay.
So yeah, that would take me forever. I mean, I could do it, but I guess it depends on like how much the value difference would be. If it really added that much value, like double or whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, so right here I was up to on this table I'm up to 390. I'll call it 400. Maybe this works, or maybe that little watch thing is worth a bunch. I'll go ahead and say 400 on everything up here. Okay, so Candace did say these are start around 20. Now if we have anything special here, it could be more. I'm just going to stick with 160 for these. So currently at 560. Now this is the tough part, because I did look up some of the Digimon stuff, and yeah, some of them can go for $10-20. Some of them can go for a lot less. Some get bundled, some don't. We've got so many pieces here. Boy, this is tough. And I have sold this Pokemon stuff before, and it's not very valuable. So I'm gonna just put a guess on this. And this is that's gonna make this number really crazy. And I could look really wrong here, but I'm gonna go with, I think I'm gonna go with like 1,500 total on that stuff. If you assume like $5 a piece times 300 pieces, that's where you would be. But then you would have to lot stuff up. In some cases, sell some stuff individually. I'm just gonna guess, you know, I'm gonna lower that.
I already have my number punched in, so you can say whatever you want.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna change my mind on that. 1,500 just sounds out of line for that. I think we're gonna have more bundling than that with it. So I'm gonna guess, just for this stuff right here, I'm gonna go with just a basis of like, I'm gonna say $600 for that. I might be way off. Up, high or low. 600, and then I said I was at 5, I was at 4, 560, 600. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right at 1,200. I think is the value that we'll have. What's your number? Okay, so we're
Pretty close.
we're pretty close.
Yep.
We're on the same page.
Okay.
So what is that? So keeping in mind these aren't garage sale prices, right? So what are you thinking he's going to want to pay for this? Want us to pay for this stuff?
I'm thinking about 400.
That's what you want to pay?
I mean, that's dealing with him, yeah. Garage sale, no. But this is easy. We're not having to drive out to garage sale.
I know, that's the thing, right?
It's here waiting for us.
But we do have some work ahead of us here too.
Yeah.
I'd say at least 2 to 3 days of listing here,
Oh,
right?
more than that for me with all those little figures.
I don't know. We'll see how that ends up going.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this deal. We'll see what happens. Okay, guy is here now, and he is looking it over his kingdom, trying to come up with a number. How much you pay for all this stuff, guy?
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very non-committal. This probably doesn't work. That probably doesn't work either. I haven't seen it work. This is.
He just broke some cassette.
Look,
Yeah.
look. Let me show. Master class in negotiating. Let me show y'all right here. Okay, this is how you do it. Wood grain is very out. This box is a little beat. Let me see what else. What do we got here?
There's some scratches on that power supply.
Look, missing a label on that second cartridge. Okay, this is actually not in bad condition here. Nova Blast. I've played that before. Pretty good game.
That's the label.
Okay. Oh, I looked in here. I didn't see an instruction manual, and it's also missing. Oh.
All
Okay.
the manuals.
It's also, this one's missing the AV cable. Yeah, you can't fix that. You can't fix that one. Oh, this probably you all just give this to me. It's missing the battery cover. And look, it's got some red stuff here that probably never will come off. And then here, look, you know how long it's going to take to match these with those games? That's like an
a lot of
hour.
work.
I mean, I know it looks pretty and all, but that's going to take like a freaking hour. This I guarantee you this doesn't work. I'll bet you $5 right now that you can't make this work in front of us. There's no way this works. This is like 40 something years old.
That's older than you.
Look at me. I'm about the same age as this thing. I barely work. All these card backs, they're cool and
They
all.
don't even have the plastic.
But they
on
don't
them.
have the thing. Like, what's the point? Nobody wants that. What are you going to do with that? Hang that on your wall? Looks horrible. What else? Oh, this is a little gimme thing. Trying to trick us into paying more.
Trying to butter us up.
And these things, I don't know. These are basically the equivalent of Japanese Happy Meal toys. So, and then, yeah, these pillow things.
Yeah.
These are actually pretty cool. I could see paying.
Monty wants to keep one to sleep with.
No, if I was at a garage sale, I'd pay at least $2 a piece for these.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So, what kind of number you have in mind, there, guy? Pretty nice stuff.
Look, he's counting his fingers. He's counting his little neighbors.
And that, okay, see, now that is how you negotiate, guys. You show the seller how crappy all their stuff is, and that makes them say, oh, you're right. I should take less for this. My stuff is horrible. All right, guy.
All right.
Candace and I both have a number that we want to pay, and that we think, what do you think we could get for all this stuff retail? Like, if you had to guess.
That probably over 1,000 for that.
You think that's over 1,000? Okay. And then what do you, well, that would include this, I guess.
Yeah.
And then what do you think, like, for the rest of the stuff?
I don't know.
Oh boy, we're doing games again.
I only have one pen, so.
Here, I got another pen.
What are we doing? Are we doing the negotiation on paper again? All right, Candace. Wait, what is this? What is this? Is this love notes?
Yeah.
What? No, seriously, what did y'all do? What are y'all doing
We
here?
write down our number
Well, why are y'all giving each other a number? How does this work?
so we can look.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna open it at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's from Guy?
Yeah, and that's from me.
Okay.
So now we have to play the thing to see which number.
Do we
it
even
is.
have that much money?
Yeah. We do.
We do?
Yeah.
Don't admit it. Just let's say we only brought
He
400.
already wrote his number down.
That's Candace. We need to bring you back to school.
No.
That's where you go. Oh man, I only brought 400.
I can't lie to my friend.
He's not our friend right now. He's our adversary.
Now.
As soon as we pay, we're friends again. Right now, we're not.
Okay.
Did y'all plan this? That's
No.
too close.
No.
I don't know what the.
Do you even have AAA batteries?
No, I don't.
Oh. We'll forget it.
Well, he doesn't have the battery, so he gets the lower number.
No, we'll give him his number. That's close enough.
Look, I'm throwing this in.
No, that was already up there.
I know.
You have to find something for $10 to throw in.
Yeah.
And then we'll give you the $10.
Except I only have 20s.
Oh, we don't have $4.50 anyway. So find something for $20. We'll pay you $4.60.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Change my mind. Give me that.
No, really, thank you, Kim.
Thank you. Who?
Guy.
Guy. Thank you.
You better cut that.
All right, so that's everything we bought today from Guy. So what do y'all think? Did Guy rip us off on this one? Or do y'all think that my method of letting Guy know exactly what was wrong with everything, do you think that Guy felt good about that? Do you think that helped our negotiation, or do you think it hurt it? What do y'all think? Are you happy with the deal, Candace?
I am.
Are
I
you?
have some little figures I can list.
I know. Guy knows that. I feel like we've been finessed.
He knows what I like.
Guy did a little finessing on this buy. God, he knows what I like. Get out of here. Guy, are you happy with the deal?
Yeah.
Did you make money?
Yeah.
How much money did you make, Guy?
About $400.
Wait, you stole the stuff? That's gonna be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching. We will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, I like those. Bye.